What is soil sealing? Soil sealing occurs when soil becomes too dense and begins to crust over, making it difficult for water and nutrients to filter into the ground. This can make otherwise fertile ground unusable. Erosion can also become a problem when the surface of the soil is sealed. On a typical quarter-mile pivot with 780-foot spans, the last tower travels 7 times faster than the first tower. Sprinkler packages are designed with incrementally increasing nozzle sizes to compensate for the increasing rate of travel and the larger area of coverage. In the same amount of time, the first tower covers just 2.34 acres compared to the 30.38 acres under the last tower. That's nearly 13 times more area covered in a single rotation. Often, one of the problems at the end of the pivot is high application intensity. All sprinkler manufacturers recommend 150 to 200% overlap for optimal uniformity. Any point under a traditional drop spray pattern could be watered by 5 or more sprinklers. The impact to the ground by multiple sprinklers increases application intensity and can lead to soil sealing or crusting. However, if the water is applied less intensely, the soil will absorb it and less sealing will occur. So, how can we lower the application intensity? With a wide wetted band. Here's an overhead graphic of the wide wetted band created by 15-foot boombacks over the traditional drop spray pattern. Notice the increased area covered. We have not changed the amount of water being applied. Because of the movement of the pivot, the recommended overlap remains the same. Every point under the pivot is still being watered by 5 or more different sprinklers, just not at the same time. Increasing nozzle sizes towards the end of the pivot compensates for the increased in rotation speed and the area covered, but can lead to increased application intensity. Adding boombacks at the end of the pivot increases the time it takes to apply the same amount of water. Thus, we have lowered the average application rate and reduced the application intensity.